Hey guys, DPG here to talk about the actor resume. Yes, the actor resume. We hear about them a lot. We are taught about how to have the perfect actor resume, your special skills, your training, your projects, what font it should be in, what size paper it should be in. Should you have a picture on it? Should you have your union information or not? Let's just stop the madness, shall we? Guys, the resume is a piece of paper, and all it is a record, a transaction, a history, if you will, of what you have done before. It has nothing whatsoever to do with what you can do for any particular person on any particular project. And guess what? To those people who are making projects, that's the only thing they care about is what can you do for them right now. So let's stop making a big deal out of the resume. Yet, David, you are saying, but everybody asks for a resume. Everybody has a resume. I've seen my friends' resumes. They have 52 student projects. They've got training from some of the best schools in the world. They've got hundreds of special skills. They can juggle, knit, and whistle all at the same time. I can't do any of those things. Great. Because who cares about all that stuff? The only thing anyone really cares about is, can you do the job for them? So the question becomes, how can you prove with your limited resources and limited history that you can do the job that these people want you to do? Well, the way to do that is to personalize your resume, because who wants to wade through all your special skills if there are no special skills required for the project that you're applying for? Who needs to wade through 52 student and independent films, especially if they have no idea what they are or what you did in them? And who wants, we'll just throw the demo reel into it, who wants to watch 5 minutes of your amateur demo reel to figure out if you can do the part that these people have available? Right? Who wants to? Nobody does. So what you need to do, and you need to get into the habit of this, is to personalize everything. Okay? Oh, I have a little butterfly on my leg. Can you see that? Oh, he's gone. ADD. So you need to personalize everything. And what that really means is write your resume as though you are writing a letter, like an application letter for a particular project, which is essentially what you are doing. You are applying for a particular project. So why would you send anybody anything generic? Okay, so once you get into the habit of that, you will realize how little information needs to be on a resume or a cover letter or a demo reel or whatever it is for that matter, right? It should be extremely concise and only relevant to the person that you are talking to. So how do you do that? Well, all you do is delete everything from your resume and start with what this project is and what is the role that you are interested in and why might you be qualified for it. Is there any indication from what you have done in the past or what you have in your head that would lend them to believe that you are qualified for this part, at least qualified to be seen for it? And that's all you need to do. Okay, so ask yourself, is your union status relevant? Probably, I don't know. If it's an amateur project, then you probably don't want to be in the union. If it's a union project, they don't really need to see it. They may ask you if you're in the union, but it's just so standard. Is your height relevant? Probably not. Is your weight relevant? Probably not. Is your hair color and your eye color relevant? Probably not, okay? You want to give them as little information as possible so they are still able to make a decision about you, okay? So figure out what it says about the project, what it is that you see in yourself that makes you believe you would be good for it, and include that. So look, just put a couple of projects of experience. If you don't have any professional credits, put something that sounds similar to what this project is. Is it sci-fi? Then put the sci-fis in there. If you are good at comedies, then mention that. And I would actually even include in the film description or whatever projects you have done that you think are relevant, if you are if trying to get into a comedy, then put comedy next to the projects that you have on your resume and only include those, because they don't care that you're good at drama or whatever else, commedia dell'arte or whatever. They don't care. All they care about what is relevant to their project. So just include 2 or 3, 4 projects if you have done them. And if they're comedies, write comedy and maybe the style, like you could even say slapstick, subtle, whatever the concept is. So you just put what is relevant to them in the experience section. Then in your training section, guess what? Nobody cares about your training. It is so irrelevant. Just because you went to a good school means nothing to them. It may mean you're a good actor, but this isn't about whether you're a good actor. This is about whether you are right for this part. So while somebody may look at your resume and it may say you went to Yale, or you went to Stella Adler, or you went to Juilliard, nobody really cares. After 1 second, they're like, oh, wow, they went to Juilliard. Then why are they applying to my project? They must not be that good, right? It doesn't matter where your training is. What matters, what you can do, and only you know what you can do for any particular project, okay? So put one piece of training on there. That's it. You don't have, and again, put the relevant training. So if you studied at the Groundlings or Second City, which I did, and you're trying to get into a comedy, that's relevant. If you want to do some complicated drama and you've done a lot of Meisner training or Lee Strasberg training, maybe that's relevant. It probably isn't, but they've certainly probably made you go down the drama rabbit hole as a student of one of those fine institutions. Okay? Now, let's talk about special skills. 0 special skills unless it specifies in the project itself what the special skill is that you need. Why would they care about anything that you can do that you won't be doing on this project? Now, I'll tell you right now, there's a certain amount of mental gymnastics. Like even producers, by not seeing special skills, will go, where are all the special skills? Because I've looked at hundreds of resumes and they always have special skills. And it's amazing how many special skills people put. Oh, can you do a French accent? Can you do an Irish accent? Can you do a Korean accent? Do you do ballet? At what level? Can you throw a football? Can you hit a baseball? Can you play tennis? Can you ride a horse? Can you ride a motorcycle? Like all of this stuff. I mean, how many projects do you think you get to use these special skills on? You don't at all. So what's left at the end of the day, right? Not very much. Let's just recap. All you need is your name. You could say your ethnicity if you want. Frankly, I don't see how that's relevant. I don't see how any person of any color can't play anything. Like, let's just get over reality. Oh, you're black and I'm white and it says we're brothers? Yeah, so what? We're brothers. Like, we could be adopted, we could be whatever, but people get over that stuff. What matters is, can you do the part? That's really what counts. And in fact, by excluding some of this stuff, it'll make people reach out to you because everything else is so perfect, and they'll go, I don't know what their ethnicity is. Hey, are you Caucasian? Are you black? Are you Asian? Like, what are you? It doesn't say here. Oh, well, I'm this. And the reason why I didn't include it is because, I don't think it's that relevant, right? I'm pretty sure this part is me. So unless it's specifically relevant, like we're doing a story about black people, white people, Hispanic people, Asian people, whatever, and that can only be told by people of these colors, then, I can understand why you might exclude me. But I felt like my qualifications were just perfect for this. And I felt like my mentality, my personality is just perfect for this. And if you can talk to somebody that way, your chances of getting hired for a job are extremely high, and they will try to find a way to sort of exclude the fact that you're not, white, black, Asian, Hispanic or whatever. They'll exclude that as one of the reasons why they should hire you. So what do you got left? You got, your name, your contact information is incredibly important, obviously, because they need to get a hold of you. Do you give your agent's information? I'd give my own first and then refer you to my agent if you want to hire me, because I can speak for myself, and I certainly will speak for myself far more eloquently and articulately and with more passion than anybody else will, agent or otherwise. And then what else we've got? We've got experience. So a couple of projects, their relevance, and including in the resume what the relevance is: comedy, drama, crime, whatever, improvisation, etc., etc. Training, what's the relevant training, right? Only that. And special skills. Are there any special skills required? If not, don't include any. If so, do you have the special skills required? Don't make somebody go through 50 special skills just to get to the one. Oh, you need to be able to ride a horse. So why are you hiding horseback riding in your gigantic list of special skills? Put it front and center. In fact, delete everything else. Okay, guys, that's it. And that's how you build an acting resume. I will talk to you soon.